I just had to make a video about this real quick here. Hopefully you guys are having a good day out there. As always, this is not the Opulent Dreams set. This is going to be the new set that is also in the Slumbering Court. That I'm going to teach you how this works here, and you let me know if you think that this set is as bad as I think that it is. I think it's pretty awful here. This is going to be the Ocean Hued Clam set. 2-piece healing bonus up. Now the 4-piece here, a lot of words here. Basically, you're gonna do a heal. If you heal anything at all, the character that's active, all your party at the same time, you're gonna make a little seed foam bubble that will appear for 3 seconds, okay? And then it will keep track of how much you heal during that 3 seconds. And then it will explode, doing 90% of what you healed for, and it has a 30,000 HP damage cap here. This also includes your overflow healing. You can only have one of these little bubbles occur every 3.5 seconds. It's got like a 0.5 second cooldown on it. Now, this could be pretty good if you're like a new player here. However, this means to get the max cap, you need to get 10,000 healing per second. No, almost 11,000 healing and some change per second to hit the 30,000 HP cap, because it keeps track of 90%, which is wild there. It's like 33,500 total HP healed in 3.5 seconds. There were 3 seconds, which is crazy. Now, I've had an opportunity to roll some okay ones, as you can see for Jean here. I don't know how this happened day one, right? Even if you max res and refresh, I was going for the other set. So we got attack, crit damage, crit chance, HP, physical goblet, crit damage. Throw it on there. We have the black sword up in here, and there's gonna be a couple things that we can use this set for, and I'm gonna give you a quick overview on this set. So our total stats here, 73% crit rate and 137 crit damage on our level 40 Jean here. And so any amount of healing is gonna activate this little bubble. So let's just do like a little basic heal. We got the black sword heal. We have Jean's like essential passive as well. So put the little bubble up there and let's see it. Boom, 2.7K. Nice. We didn't heal that much. Like I said, you need to heal quite a bit. Jean, even with the black sword, like that's not a whole ton of healing that we're healing up there. That is not all that good. 3K. Now you also can buff this up by doing damage with something like Superconduct, anything that lowers physical resist as well. So let's apply Superconduct to these guys, and let's do a lot of healing as much as possible that we can. So let's go in here, pop this, and then hit him with our heal, and wait for the damage here. 29,699 damage. So this is gonna be a good flat amount of damage if you're like a brand new player to Genshin, which makes me really question this set, because if you're an Inazuma, I mean, I guess you can get in there pretty early, but characters like, you know, if you're brand new, you're Barbara, maybe around for Kokomi, that can do a lot of healing over and over and over. They don't really rely on elemental burst, because if you're relying on an elemental burst, strictly a burst to make this work for you, then it's just not going to be the craziest thing, because do you really want to have a whole set that's going to do like 30,000 damage every once in a while per burst on your healer? Not really. But there are some cool things that you can do here, because there are characters that heal much more consistently, and there's some really neat interactions with characters like Barbara. So we're gonna throw it on Barbara over here, as you can see, and we're gonna have her set up here. She's level 50 out of 60, sort of like a new player experience, you know, 19,500 HP, nothing crazy on talent level, 4 and 4. She is C6 too, but I do want to showcase this, possibly in the video. I have checked it. If somebody dies and the cooldown in your bubble is ready to rock and roll, it will count their character reviving and going to full HP as healing. So say you have like a 25,000 HP character that dies and they get revived and go to full 25,000 HP, it counts as 25,000 out of the 30,000 max right there, the 90%. So you're gonna get like a 22K bubble just from that, which is pretty neat. And so we're gonna do it once again. We're just gonna go in, ham, Superconduct, maybe you have Barbara as your healer, maybe you're rocking Razor or something. So just throw all of this stuff in here, pop this up, get in here, and then pop the burst. 35K, now that's not bad. Now imagine if we had like a big HP Barbara, and we're just sitting in here doing healing, popping the bubble. You know, 9,000 damage, that's not good for a veteran player, right? You do more damage with that. We're doing more damage with the walk around abyss floor thing right now, you know, 7K over and over and over. But if you're a brand new player and you have like an invested level 50, Barbara can get in there and do stuff like that, then you can do a lot of cool stuff with other characters. Let's see if we can get our burst back here. Okay, the bubble. Okay, we can pop the bubble. Boom. 29K. Now, is it going to be a game-breaking thing? No, but if you could imagine yourself, I went back and watched my initial footage way back in the day of a brand new player, be like, yeah, dude, I'm going to come in here. You can see right here, the HP bubble popped in for her current HP, 18K plus whatever, so which is pretty nice. But could you imagine like a newer player having this stuff? You're running around with Barbara, and every once in a while you're hitting things for 10, 15, 20K at like level 25, you know, world level 2. You'd be one-shotting a lot of dudes out there for 30,000 damage, and that's really where this set kind of shines. But for other players, I don't think that this set is useful at all. I mean, 30K, this set needs some love. Like, have you seen the numbers for this set? Like, look at what this set demands from you. In 3 seconds, you need to heal for over 30,000 HP just so you can do 30,000 damage on a 30-second cooldown. That is a crazy amount. I know it's a healer thing, but healers don't need to be doing that much damage in the first place, and that's not even that much, right? Because your main DPS carries, they're probably doing 30,000 damage to multiple enemies per hit on accident, and you're gonna have to wear this whole set and do all this overhealing just to proc a bubble. This should be like dealing damage equal to like 200% every healing, and it should have like a 60K cap or something. Then we could have like a cool conversation about, is this really worth it? I, guys, don't really find this 30,000 damage thing to be worth it. Maybe you guys do. Let me know what cool stuff you've done with it down below. I could see it working on like Chi-Chi, right? Healer is cryo, works with superconduct. I've tried it on Diona, full HP build, ready to rock and roll. She does not heal enough, man, because she's only healing one person at a time with signature mix. And this doesn't really work, man, because this only heals the person who's active in the field. You really need something like Jean Element Burst that pulses when you activate it and heals everyone, or Barbara's Element Burst that heals everyone. You need to be able to heal everyone in your team, not just your active character at once, because you're not doing, you know, 30,000 damage and healing very, very often to just one person at a time. That is so much easier to hit that requirement of 33,500 healing if you're healing to multiple people. So if you're brand new to the game, you have that set accessed on your Barbara, you're ready to rock and roll, look forwards to it. I mean, 50, you know, level 50 doing 30K, that's not too bad.